We are now all set for the build-up to the first ever F1 Academy race in Canada. The Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Ile Notre Dame in St. Lawrence River beside Montreal, hosting 3 races of F1 Academy this weekend. And it's 30 years since Jean Alesi won a Grand Prix here on his
This weekend we are in Montreal at my home race. I love being here, love seeing the place, love Montreal as well. Just super excited for the race weekend, honestly. The first half of the year has definitely been a lot of learning, especially like High Tech being a new team in the F1 Academy, so it's just like learning the car for me as well because I've never driven this car before. It definitely adds having 3 races. It's definitely a little bit busier, but yeah, the 3 races will be quite eventful, I think.
I think it's going to be a positive weekend. I've got my dad here for this weekend, so that's a first for him to see what it's kind of like and everything that goes on with F1 Academy. And yeah, new circuit. We only have 1 practice session, so it's going to be full send, and no one's been here before, so I think it's kind of a fresh start for everyone. Here I'm feeling really good about it, and I haven't been in the car for a good 4 weeks, so you know we're going to hop out and we're going to hit the track running. You know, I think if we just take FP1 and then grow on that the whole weekend, and where we're going to end up in the last race to where we started is going to be massive. So I think we just push that way.
It's a little crazy, but we are in the middle of the championship. I think the beginning was a little challenge for me. You know, I think I did a good race in China, but then in Jeddah was a little difficult for me. And then in Miami just had 1 race, so I think I'm looking forward to race here in Canada and show our potential. I think it's really nice to have 2 races here because we just have 1 practice, so we need more time on the track, you know, so we have 3 races, we can be more miles, more everything in the car, you know, to race more, and I think it's really nice to have a chance of 3 podiums, so it's more than a normal race weekend.
Grip, I would say. Like, not a lot, but there was grip, so it was actually pretty cool. I was expecting the curbs to be a little less big. They're quite large. We're like bottoming. So other than that, the track is actually really nice.
The first like 5 minutes I was like, oh, this is not too bad, and then everyone started to push and, you know, went down a little bit. I think the past couple of rounds I've been getting a bit too like mad and frustrated about it. You know what, I had Mercedes in front of us, and when I went out for that second run, Antonelli was there, and I was like, oh, I got to put on a show now.
From now in F1 to qualify, track is going to change a lot. And I think now with Formula 1 racing too, is going to be more grip, so I'm feeling very confident. I really like the track, it's really, really nice. The tin cans are really with a lot of speed, you know, so it's really nice. We were very close to the wall. And this is something more excited when we are in the car.
I feel like we shouldn't be allowed to drive on Friday the 13th.
I think I need to learn.
Yeah, I'm sketched out.
On a track located in the east of Canada, connected to the city of Montreal on the Notre Dame Island. Qualifying for the F1 Academy Series is about to kick off.
None of these drivers have been to this circuit before. As we go green at the end of the pit lane.
You're on board right now with Nicole Havrda, who is the one Canadian in this series. Oh, and we've got a spin for Nicole Havrda, the Canadian having a spin, but thankfully no damage done by the look of it. Rafaela Ferreira doing a good job. She's on another outlap, already 4th fastest, supported by Racing Bulls, and she is part of that Campos team, which is really doing well in this series at the moment, leading the team championship. Oh dear, that didn't work for Rafaela Ferreira, but she got away with it, I think.
Yeah, that's a bumpy braking zone going into turn 1.
Now has seen the checker flag, so that is it. We now know Chloe Chambers has taken pole position for the main points race this weekend. It is her 3rd pole position. Ferreira down in 10th in the end. She had been a bit further up the order earlier on. Aiva Anagnostiadis and Nicole Havrda in 80.
So qualified today down, I think was really competitive today. Everybody really close. So 110 was like 4 positions up. I was always in top 6. Then in the last lap, for less than 110, I stay in P9. But I'm happy with the pace, we have. So I think tomorrow we can do a really good races.
The spin was a curve. Do you know what you find it? Yeah. It's just low pressure throughout, and then you just have to carry it in all the way. And then there's so much out here. It's unreal. It's filthy.
Yeah, I would just go back to what it was before for quality. It felt good.
I don't think I drove good enough. Like, I think I should have been maybe where Matilda or Nicole was. I would have a good sector, and then I just stuff it up. Or I never actually put a lap together. My driving and adapting to the car, we made a setup, and it was better, but I think I just wasn't confident in the car enough. It was an early start. We were at breakfast at 6 and they literally just like opened the thing and we're like, good morning! We've changed the car just a little bit from yesterday because I think we went too far one way. So we've just brought it back a little bit and then the car should be in a pretty good window.
We're like, we need to get a photo. Well, you want to do it?
I mean, I want you already in the pace. I don't want like in general we have like 2 days that we were a bit off.
But Gilles, we just did
Yeah, but you know that.
little time of seeing.
We are now all set for the build-up to the first ever F1 Academy race in Canada. The Circuit Gilles Villeneuve in Ile Notre Dame in St. Lawrence River beside Montreal, hosting 3 races of F1 Academy this weekend. Aiva Anagnostiadis and Joan Chiconte are 16th and 15th on the grid, 14th for Nicole Havrda, Rafaela Ferreira in 6th place ahead of Aurelia Nobels. We're all set to go for the first race of 3 here in Montreal. Lights out, F1 Academy's underway. It's a good start from Chloe Chambers. Chloe Chambers immediately trying to get ahead of her teammate Alicia Palmowski as they come down into the first corner. But there's a lot of side-by-side action going on.
Fighting. Rafaela Ferreira is going to have a lock-up. She's going to sail on, have to take to the escape road route, so that's going to drop her down, rejoin safely.
She's made contact as well as she's come back out. Rafaela Ferreira out of her car after making that contact with Chloe Chong. She will be feeling bad about that, I'm sure. But you can understand in a way why she was just desperate to get back on the grid, onto the track as quickly as possible. Remember, the top 10 all scoring points, but Ferreira has obviously dropped out of that. So it will mean that Anagnostiadis will score points today. She'll finish in 10th place.
We got points, P9 from 16, so it was good. We stayed out of the carnage, but then we also made positions up ourselves. So compared to China, where we just kept our nose clean, we actually made some passing, and we closed our pace, I think, a lot from qualifying, and it's the best we've been all year. So I did a big manoeuvre in race 1 around the outside through the chicane. I thought I was going straight on, but it worked, so just do it again. Actually, now we're going to this race and we just have another step forward. Race 2, I'm starting P17.
I know. And I noticed. But we look at the data, we know what we need to work on. Yeah? One step at a time. So I think it was a mix of emotions today. We did a really good job into safety car, and then the restart was not the best one. So I lock up and I pass straight and did track limits, and then I returned my collide with another car. So we had some damage in the car and I need to stop it. I got a penalty, so I'm going to start a little more in the back.
Yeah, I would brake early and then hold it and then hit initial. Like, I think you can see it. Like, I brake and then it like spikes a bit and then it goes down. Race 1 didn't do too good. Just kind of like, yeah. I was like nervous that someone would crash in front of me and I would just slam into them because that's what happened to other girls.
So like just like keeping it clean and on track.
The speed through here, one lap, I literally think I was just drifting around the whole corner.
Don't crash. Don't do that in.